Welcome to the first module in our simple online system. I really look forward to seeing you have incredible success as you put all of these bits and pieces into place. But like I said before, the system on its own is magnificent, but as soon as you have come across some mindsets that maybe you didn't even know were there, it's going to stop you. And I want you to flow into the system as you just break away all of the restrictions that have been sitting there in your head and in your mind. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to encourage you to realize that I want you to start with the end in mind. I want you to think of what your perfect day is going to be like. I want you to just spend a little bit of time, and I'm going to get you to write that down when this particular module is finished. Thinking about it from waking up in the morning, where are you going to be living? What is it going to look like? Who's going to be around you? Do you have someone preparing breakfast for you? Are you up on the top of a mountain? Are you in a little home at home that's feeling so comfortable and snug? Do you have to listen to the alarm tell you to get up? Or are you able to be free to go and do the things that you want to do? Spend a little bit of time thinking about what your perfect day is going to be like, and I want you to write it down. But before you get to that, there are some scientific things that's come from a system called Neuroscience that I've just had a little bit of benefit in being able to listen to, and I want to part some of that information across to you. So lots of times in our head, it's like a radio station. And if you were to turn a radio station on, you'd find that there would be many radio channels. And so in order to get the radio station that you want to listen to, you have to tune it in the old-fashioned way, but you do have to find it so that it's getting the right frequency. This frontal part of your mind, this frontal lobe, is actually like a radio receiver. It's just like a radio channel. But we have so many different stimulus ideas that are coming and going that it sounds like it's static. I'm sure you could be sitting there listening to me right now, and you might even be thinking of a variety of different things around you that you could be doing, or you should be doing, or something that happened. Your mind is so full of different ideas that come in at any particular time. So in order to be successful in this journey of becoming an entrepreneur, this life success that you are created to be, you have to train your mind to actually come in and tune in to the right station that you want it to tune into. Now, what we are told that in order to unlock your potential, this picture has to be incredibly clear. There must be clarity that takes place. You've got to see it. You've almost got to smell it. You've got to know it so that your brain actually follows through the imprints of what it is that you've put into your mind. So it's really important that you can see it, not just think, oh yeah, I'd like $100,000. Or I'd like an extra $10,000. Your brain can't relate to that. Your brain can relate to being able to be debt free. Your brain can relate to giving money to somebody in need. Your brain can relate to helping your children in education. So just giving yourself a big lump sum isn't really going to help you achieve that in any shape or form. So you've got to break down, put the money amounts aside, and think of the kind of life that you'd like to have. Are you wanting to be involved in humanitarian funding? Are you wanting to be able to own a plane? Are you able to travel? Do you want to have your children live and go to the education places that you'd like them to go to? Do you want to be debt free? I mean, they're the things you really do need to be very specific about. So you need to give your brain specific instructions. There's another thing that your brain needs, and that it needs to see what it is that you're wanting to achieve. So not only do you think about it, you see it. It becomes a visual representation of what it is that you're thinking about. See your children succeeding. See you being able to go into the bank and say, I want my mortgage papers back. I want to actually own this. I want the title deed. I want to stick it in my drawer or my safe at home. You see, we have the most powerful tool, which is our brain. and it will actually follow the strongest source of information that you give to it. So firstly, you need to have a clear picture of where you're wanting to go, and you need to remind yourself, remind your brain on a daily basis of where it is that you want to go. So once you've got a clear picture of this amazing end result of what you'd like to achieve, you need to write it down or get a vision board or do both. And twice a day, morning and night, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, it doesn't matter when, put it on a little card, have it in your pocket. Remind yourself of what your perfect day is going to look like. Read it, think about it, allow your brain to actually tune in to that direction of what it is that you're wanting to achieve. And of course, the third thing, and I think I have mentioned it up until now, it's repetition. It's over and over and over. Between 30 and 90 days, your brain will actually start to tune in and follow the directions that you've actually given your mind to follow. Very, very important. You don't realize that this is such a scientifically proven fact that whatever it is that we've put into our head is actually what we are living today. We are a result of the thoughts that we've thought a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Some of us have had really bad experiences. Others of us have had great experiences. But your future hasn't been written yet. Make yesterday gone, and today is the new day of your future. So may I encourage you, spend the next 5 minutes now at the end of this module, write down your perfect day, think about it, smell it, love it, enjoy it, allow your imagination to flourish, and if you do have some time, find some pictures that can actually be added to that to help you visualize it. And just go over it and over it and over it for the next 30 days. And I'm here to tell you, you will achieve incredible things if you do just what I'm encouraging you to do. I look forward to hearing from you, to hearing your journey, to know how it is that you're traveling. So spend some time now writing that perfect day down.